so old-fashioned potato dressing we're going to be making. So I've got my bowl on the scale. I've tared my bowl, and then I've added the 25 pounds of mayonnaise. Not all stores will have this large size bowl. Some will have to use a tub or a larger Rubbermaid container. But always remember to tare your bowl before you add product to it. And then I'm going to add the mustard and the relish that I have weighed out. 5 pounds of relish and 2 pounds of the regular mustard, not Dijon. Then I'm going to take my whisk and just whisk that in real well before I add the salt and the pepper to it. I just want to get a nice mix first. That way, doing it this way, you dilute it down a little bit so it's a little bit softer. So then once you add the salt and the pepper to it, it disperses much better. Okay, and I've got a half a cup of each of the salt and the kosher, or the kosher salt and black pepper. It's a half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of each. I'll whisk that in real well. You don't want to see any lumps of the pepper in the dressing itself. So if you look there right now, you can see it's not mixed quite right. Okay, so we're about ready there. Then next I'm going to take just a small mixing bowl, put it into my container. Make sure you date it. I put the pull date on the bucket itself along with the description of what it is. And just take your mixing bowl and transfer it that way versus trying to pick up the bowl and scoop it in, number one. It's much easier on your back than trying to lift the heavy bowl. Actually, one recipe should fit in. This is an 18-quart Rubbermaid. If you don't have the 18-quart, you're going to have to do a couple of the smaller ones. Okay. Pretty much most of all of our bulk dressings, the process is going to be the same. Always start out with your mayonnaise in the bowl and then add your other liquid ingredients before you add your spices to it. If it's a sour cream, if you're adding mayonnaise and sour cream, for instance for the cashew chicken, always mix the two up first before you add your other ingredients. That way, because the consistency of sour cream versus the mayonnaise is a little bit different. And that way you can get a good mix on it, and it's not going to be real lumpy for the finished products.